What's up, guys? It's time to give you 3 words within 3 minutes. Word number 1, God is wisdom. This phrase means that God embodies perfect knowledge, understanding, and insight, being the source of all true wisdom which surpasses human comprehension. Jesus served as the manifestation of God's wisdom, as he guided believers through divine acts and showed us how to align with perfect purpose through his teachings. Man's limited wisdom is filled with error, but God's divine wisdom involves knowing all things and devising perfect plans that are accessible to those who seek it through faith and obedience. All we need to do is ask. James 1:5 reminds us, if any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. Then we must sit back with advanced gratitude and watch God deliver. Word number 2, discern beyond appearances. This term is described as the spiritual ability to evaluate situations, people, and motives from a divine heart-focused perspective, rather than relying on superficial, external impressions. It serves as a protective, wisdom-driven filter that guards against deception, reveals underlying truths, and guides decision-making. Some people discern if people or situations are positive or have negative intentions with God-given intuition or gut feelings that they're born with. They pay attention to spiritual cues of inner peace or unease rather than just emotional reactions. And others cultivate it over time through experiences and prayer. Either way, we should be using our discernment to prevent deception in our lives and keep us from dangerous people who don't have our best interests at heart in situations that can harm us. Remember, everything and everyone that looks good ain't always good. Word number 3, enemy focus. We don't realize that when we focus on our so-called enemies with negativity in order to pay them back in ways we feel they have wronged us, we lose. You see, we give them a great amount of power over our lives because we are energetically and in some cases physically taking the focus off of advancing our own lives by thinking about them often or going out of our way to seek revenge on them. And if the other person is also hyper-focused on themselves, then they are getting a double dose of focus, and that will only accelerate their agenda or their own personal growth. Have you ever noticed that candidates in elections who get the most focus win, even if it's negative focus? And this happens whether or not they're the most educated, righteous, or appropriate choice for office. So let's try to focus on our own lives, especially if we have goals and manifestations we would like to actualize. Then our lives will shift in positive ways as we can turn the fate of our enemies over to God and Source. And one more thing before I let you go about your day. Sometimes you have to lose everything in order to find yourself. Now, peace be with you, and may God bless everything you touch.